Hey, what's up YouTube? In this video, I'll be showing you how to make your very own spruce wood beach house. Here are all of the materials that we will need to make our spruce wood beach house. Please do make sure that you have access to all of those materials and enough of them as well. And now that we have all of that stuff, we can get started. So, the first thing that I would recommend doing in making your beach house is, number one, finding a beach. It sounds obvious. This is best made on the shore of a beach, so you want to be just a few rows into land from the water. And this is something that we have to work out also. We want to place a row of spruce wood planks that would be 4 rows higher than the water. So what does that mean? So where we have this water level here, we want to have a row of 1, 2, 3, 4 rows of spruce wood planks that is higher. So that is the height that we are looking for. However, we are going to start our build on the beach here, just a few rows in towards the left side of this beach, and I want to place a row of spruce wood planks that is the same height as the row of 4 spruce wood planks that stands out of the water. We want to be 4 rows higher than the water. It's very important. So here, for instance, I believe I only have to place 2 because the water level is here, so that would mean 1, 2, and then 3 and 4. I hope that that makes sense. I'm very sorry if it doesn't. That's as clear as I can possibly make it. So, now that we have a row of spruce wood planks that is 4 rows higher than the max level of the water, we are going to extend that plank to the right, and we're going to use 3 spruce slabs. We want to place 1, 2, 3. We then want to place a spruce plank. 3 more slabs, 1, 2, 3, spruce plank. 3 more slabs, 1, 2, 3, spruce plank. And then finally, 3 more slabs, 1, 2, 3, and then a spruce plank. So, in total, we should have 4 of those particular sections. What we are now going to do is we are going to continue moving forward from that last plank that we placed, and we want to do that particular pattern 5 more times. We want to place 3 spruce slabs, 1, 2, 3, spruce plank. 3 spruce slabs, 1, 2, 3, spruce plank. 3 spruce slabs, 1, 2, 3, spruce plank. And then I do believe that it's 2 more times to make 5. So 1, 2, 3, spruce plank. And finally, 1, 2, 3, spruce plank. So, perfect. This is what we should have, and you can see how large this build is now. So, the next thing that we have to do is we now have to move that last plank across, and we want to continue the pattern of 3 slabs followed by a plank on the end, and we want to just do that enough times so that we line up with the very front of the build, to which we will then want to connect to the front of the build again. The traveling trader really does not know when to quit. His sales know no bounds. I can't believe he's literally swimming through the ocean to come and give me a great deal on his wares. So, this is what we want to have so far. You can see that we kind of have the outline of our decking area here. So, what we also have to do is we have to connect all of these spruce wood planks down into the ocean. So, I have just realized what that entails. This is quite deep, isn't it? So we have to connect all of these spruce wood planks down into the ocean. These planks are going to act as the supports for our actual beach house. So it's very important that they go all the way down, they extend all the way down to the ocean floor, as far down as that might be, or as not far down as that might be. So as you guys know, the ocean is a very varied, really, so you might have to connect quite far down, just like I did. I can't believe how far down that actually was. Or it might be very shallow in some places, and towards the shore, you shall find there is rather shallow, as we have over here. But that is the cool part of this, is it doesn't really matter the depth, as long as you've got enough spruce wood to actually join it down. then we won't come into any trouble. And the more varied that the land is in terms of height and depth and all of that, the more interesting the beach house is. So if it was all just made on dry land, all flat, all boring, then it probably wouldn't be that interesting to look at. But because it can be built anywhere on the ocean, because it's different every single time you build it in some sort of capacity like this, it just makes it all the more interesting. So the next thing that we have to do, ladies and gentlemen, is we have to fill the decking area in. So this giant platform made out of spruce has to be filled in. The center of it has to be filled in using spruce planks. So that's exactly what we are going to be doing now. This is going to allow us to place our house. So you might have been wondering to yourselves, when are we actually going to be making the thing that we're going to be living in? Well, we just had to do a little bit of preparation first, and as a matter of fact, we'll probably be doing a little bit more preparation after this. As you see, we don't just have to make the decking area the house, but there is also a little bit of a lower decking area out on the front, which leads into a pool, which is actually just the ocean, which is fantastic. So once you have filled in your rather large decking area, once we have that foundation complete, the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to grab ourselves the spruce wood stairs, and we're going to come over to the front left hand side of our decking area. We're going to knock out these first two spruce wood slabs, and we're going to replace them with planks. We're going to place spruce wood stairs in front of this, and then upside down spruce wood stairs underneath. Spruce wood stairs in front of the upside down, spruce wood planks underneath. We're going to extend the spruce wood planks to the right. The spruce wood planks want to line up not with this first supporting beam, but this second foundational beam here. The spruce wood planks want to, for a lack of a better word, although it probably does work quite nicely, want to integrate into the supporting beams. So the spruce wood planks want to extend backwards and connect. And then we want to place 2 rows of spruce wood planks in front of this entire little mini platform here. So as soon as we walk down from these stairs here, then we have just a nice amount of space to walk around on. We're then going to take the very left hand side of this little mini platform that we have now made, and we're going to place ourselves some 2 rows of stairs in front with upside down stairs underneath, and then 2 rows of stairs, or just 1 row of stairs, 2 stairs in 1 row in front of the upside down. We're then going to place ourselves spruce wood planks underneath this. We're going to then extend these spruce wood planks forwards. They want to extend forwards until they are even and level with the end of our platform. So you can see how this works, right? What we are then going to do is figure out the length of the little platform that we've made. So we're going to take this block that's underneath the stairs. I don't know whether we're going to take both of the blocks, but we're just going to take the one, this end block, and we're going to extend it backwards. And I think that we are going to line it up, not with this pillar that we have for the support, but the one next to it. So not the corner, but the one row inwards. And then we're going to extend the plank to the right by, I think that we're going to do 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the pool, right? So I'm going to extend this. I'm going to extend it forwards, and then I'm going to join it back onto itself, so as to make a rectangle. You can alter the size of this, and I might make it a little bit bigger or smaller a little bit later on, but I'm also going to make a bit of a decking area here. Basically, the area in between these 2 pairs of spruce wood planks, I also want to fill this area in here, coinciding with what I will call the pool area. So as you can see, that's the platform, that's the pool. And what we are now going to do is we are actually going to work on the house. I know, you guys, I'm sure you guys are like, finally, we're finally going to be making the house. So now that all of that foundational work's done, we've actually made it very easy for ourselves. Come to the back of the platform, and you want to focus on the right side. So we're on the back corner of this platform right here. We want to move forwards, and we want to find the first support. So this is the support right here, joins down into the beach. It actually goes into the water. We're going to, on top of this block, place 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 spruce planks. we're going to extend these spruce planks left, and we want to join down where the spruce planks would not join down to the very end of the platform, but to the first support in. The reason that I'm showing it you like this is hopefully so you guys can understand how this house has been designed. So you can see that that is even with this particular part of the platform, the support of the platform. It goes all the way over to here, and it is even with this support. And we want to make it a bit taller as well. On the left and right sides, I want you to add 1, 2, 3, 4 spruce woods, and we're going to extend up and join all the way over like this. And something else I want you guys to understand is we also want to add vertical rows of spruce planks that coincide with where the spruce wood supports are on the outside of the platform. So hopefully you guys can see exactly how this particular part of the build has been designed. And not only that, we want to add another minor detail in here. I want you to continue the horizontal row of spruce wood planks that we placed earlier, and I want you to continue it to the left, and I want you to join it down to the lower support of the platform, just like this. We're going to come to the right side of the build now, and on the right side of the build, I have actually made it so that there's no windows or anything on this side for myself, but you can easily add them if you want to. So this is how you can decide whether you want to add them. I'm going to take the top of the build here, I'm going to extend it forwards, and I'm going to join it down so that it connects not to the corner support, but to the one behind it. So similar to what we have on the front. It's a little bit symmetrical actually, so it wants to join down. And then an easy way to figure out where windows might be, where you might want to add them, is to add the horizontal row of spruce wood planks that goes through, and then add the vertical rows of the spruce wood planks that extends up all the way from the ocean floor. So that's why the build, I think, looks quite nice, and that's why it all flows together so well, is the fact that it all stems from the supports and it all lines up with the support. So that's why I think it works quite well. I want you to take the top corner of where we were just building, and I want you to extend it to the right by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to join down. You will also notice that that coincides once again with where one of these supporting beams are. We're going to add the horizontal row through the middle. We're going to take the top corner of this, we're going to extend backwards by 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to then extend down, and we're going to add the horizontal supporting beam, as I'm going to call it, here. And then we're going to take the top corner of this, and we're going to extend it right, and this is where it gets easy, and we're going to extend it back to where it will connect on the back of the house. And we can take this corner right here, and you guys can see how this is getting built very, very easy. The corner will extend down, we will extend the horizontal row straight through the build, but something else that we also want to do is on the right side of the build, we want to add the vertical row of spruce wood planks that you can see all the way on the opposite side of the build. We want to add the vertical row on the front of the build as well, just straight through the middle, so just like this. Not only that, but we also want to, on this side of the build here, we can take the front corner or the top corner of this little lower part of the build, we can extend it forwards and then inwards, and then we can join it down. This is going to be a little bit of a porch area. Not only that, but we do also actually want to make kind of like a porch slash balcony, which is quite easy to do. Basically, we want to take the two corners here, so this corner of spruce here on the kind of like the right middle-ish part, and this corner here on the, again, like the front middle to the right. These two parts here, we want to place spruce wood slabs that will join together in a right angle like this to join together, and then we want to take the corner and turn it into a plank, which we can then extend down using spruce fence, and you can see how that joins together. If you want to add a roof or a floor to the balcony, it depends how you're looking at it really. It's a roof to a porch, and it's a floor to a balcony, we can add spruce wood planks. But not only that, we can then extend spruce wood planks throughout the entire build. As you see, the spruce wood planks are going to then make the second floor of the house. So you can see how we've made all of these. We've marked everything out. We've almost been a little bit tedious in its construction, but in doing that, it has made it very, very easy to frame the house, just like this. So now you can see where the porch is going to go, or where the porch is as it exists, and where we have the balcony. The balcony, I would recommend adding a spruce wood fence all the way around the top of it. That gives a little bit more context to the balcony. The entrance to the balcony, I would recommend being here on the left, and I'd just have a nice open entrance. This is the beach, it's nice, open and airy. I'd simply add 2 upside down stairs into the top corners. For windows, I'm just using light blue glass block. You can use pane, but for some reason I kind of got into block on this build, but pane would work equally as well, if not perhaps even better. It's kind of up to you. Where else do we want this? Well, we want glass block here, just to the left on the front of the build, just like this. So just on the same level. As we move around the entire top floor, I don't like windows on all of the builds. So I'm completely filling the left side in using spruce wood planks, and it is just going to be blank and plain. However, do feel free to add windows. You know where they go, you know what you can use for them if you do feel as though you would like windows on that particular part. As we move around to the back of the house, I'm going to resume the windows once again. So I'm going to have a lot of windows on the front and the back of the house. You can see that they span the entire house, really, on the front and the back. So just like this. And then on the side of the house, I'm just going to have spruce wood planks. So again, I'm just covering up the left and right side of the house. As a matter of fact, the right side of the house, the upper part, is actually covered by a roof anyway, so you're not even really going to be able to see this part. It really is just the left side of the house, which lacks many windows. If we drop down below, underneath the porch area here, you can add windows, or I'm actually going to cover up all of this area here, and I'm going to add a smaller window pretty much into the center of this area. So my window in particular, it's only going to be 2 rows high, it's going to be 2 rows away from the side, and it's going to be these top 2 rows, and it's going to be about 3 rows long, so just like this. The reason being is because I'm having a small barbecue out here, and I would recommend you changing this as you see fit. But yeah, a row of about 3, leaving 2 rows gap from the left side, and the upper 2 rows is going to be the small window that I have here. And then I'm going to fill the left hand side here in using spruce wood planks. This is an entrance. The entrances are simple. 2 dark oak doors on the bottom left side of the entrance, glass block all the way around it. There you go, that's all you need. On the left side of the build, as I mentioned, I'm going to fill this in with planks, but when I fill in the interior for you, I may add some small windows, maybe. We'll have to see as we actually get there, but for now, the left-hand side of the build is completely blank, and I'm quite happy. As long as 50% of the sides have windows, which it's actually more than that, I'm quite pleased, to be quite honest with you. The back of the house is very simple. So we have a door. The door is on the left side, so it's kind of like opposite to the front, and we have just a double dark oak wood door here just on the left side, and we have glass filling in the remaining area. When it comes to the back of the house, it's kind of up to you how you do want to tackle the window situation, whether you want full length windows or if you want to add a little bit of spruce at the bottom. It's completely up to you. I actually designed it so that we have I usually have a row of spruce along the bottom, but I don't see why, because we're using block, that we can't just have larger windows built in. But I'll see as I progress if I like that or not. The side here, we want to have some more full-length windows, just extending all the way down to the floor, and then that should actually be that for all of the design of the design of the windows and the walls. You can see it's looking very, very basic at the moment. It's looking a little bit boring, but there is absolutely no reason why we can't make this look absolutely fantastic in just a few simple steps. So the first step is going to be, we're going to add roofs. Okay, so that will make a huge difference. Roof number one, it's on the right side, it's small. We're going to use dark oak wood stairs here, and we should make the frame of the roof first, really. So the frame of the roof is going to sit along the top of this row of spruce wood planks that we have here. And I simply want you to turn the spruce wood plank area into a pyramid using spruce wood planks. So you just shorten the row of long spruce wood planks, one row, both sides, gradually reaching the top. We're going to place dark oak stairs along the sides of the planks just like this. The spruce wood stairs want to hang, or the dark oak wood stairs want to hang one row over. The very pinnacle of the roof wants to be a single row of dark oak wood slabs, which will extend in and join and connect to the house. And then we want to have the opposite, that's so annoying, and then we want to have the opposite row of dark oak wood stairs extending down alongside the pyramid, joining down onto the opposite side of the pyramid. So it's very even, it's very much the same as the opposite side of the build. I'm going to have a row of dark oak wood stairs that extends all the way across the back of the build like this, so it's going to actually separate these windows like this, and it's just going to sit in front of the spruce wood. The overhanging row of the dark oak wood stairs wants to have upside down dark oak wood stairs underneath like this, with a plank joining together at the top with a single slab on top of that, just like this. And then you will be able to see that that actually makes a huge difference already, and then you can imagine that the rest of this is going to make a massive difference too. So the top of the house is a bit different in that we want to take the front sticky out part of the house and we want to make another little pyramid. So this row of 5 here then wants to become a row of 3, and then to become a row of 1. And then on the same side that we actually just made the previous roof, we want to turn this side into a pyramid also, in the, again, you just want to place slowly shrinking rows of spruce wood planks that are even, just shrink one row every single time until you eventually reach just a singular spruce wood plank on the top. Not only do you want one of those on that side of the build, but you can then mirror it onto this side of the build. And then this is where things get, I don't want to say tricky because it's not difficult, but if we make all of the edges of the roof, then it will make it easier to join together. So, for instance, there's a little tiny roof up here just on the front of the build where we have the smallest of the 3 pyramids that we have just made. So we want to make sure that all of the roofs overhang one row using the dark oak wood stairs. We want to make sure that they join together at the top using dark oak wood planks with a dark oak wood slab right at the top. So there you can see, little tiny little roof, just as same design but just a little bit smaller than the others. So we have that one there. We're going to place this one on the right side. We're going to do the same thing. If we just start with the outline, it's very difficult to go wrong from there. So it's actually not difficult in the slightest. The only thing is that we just have to integrate that small one into the large roof. The large part of the roof is very simple because it's even and level on both sides. We could, if that small roof wasn't there, we would be able to just join it from one side to the other, just in a nice flat row, but then that wouldn't be interesting, would it? So I'm going to extend the bottom of the roof across the back here so that overhangs, and then I'm just going to make this side. So remember, it's just a little slab all the way up at the top. The side of the pyramid would stop here really, but if we want to make it even with the opposite side of the build, then we have to place another one just along the side, and then we can actually join it to the little mini roof here. What else can you do? Well, you could extend this dark oak wood stair backwards as well. You could extend that dark oak wood stair backwards so that it joins back to the build, but there's actually going to be, I don't think that we're going to, let's use a row of dark oak wood stairs so that it goes along the, what is happening here? Why am I so clumsy today? So that it goes along the top of the windows for the balcony, but the balcony area actually wants to have its own little unique roof. Basically, along the top of where the spruce wood fence would be, I want you to use dark oak slabs, and I just want you to make kind of like a little rectangle that is going to serve as the roof for the balcony, and it actually looks good, and I wouldn't even fill it in. I actually quite like it as it is. Let me continue doing the edge of this this last roof, however, because now that we've done this, or now that we're coming up on doing this, it's almost done, I would say. Then now that we've come up on finishing this, we are reaching the point where it's very, very easy just to connect it together. So why don't we start off with the hard part first, which is the front. All you gotta do is, first of all, you take the sides of the little mini roof and you just extend the right side back and right across. And you extend the left side just back. So you extend the left side back and it just joins rather rapidly to the left side of the roof, and then you extend the right side back, and then you've got to do quite a sweep just across the top. You'll notice that we have this dark oak slab here. This can extend backwards like this, and then we just want to place dark oak stairs extending just behind the dark oak slabs, and then dark oak stairs here just extending from left to right, joining together. So as you can see, it might have looked a little bit weird until we'd done it, but it all joins together. That is always the method, I think. Whenever you're dealing with multiple roofs, however many there are, 2, 3, 4, 17, however many there might be, if you just make the edges of them, then hopefully it all becomes quite clear where they all join together. I always make a big deal out of roofs just because you can easily make them go wrong if you do. If you're a bit haphazard with them. But as you can see, the beach house is looking stronger and stronger. It's looking better and better. We're missing another roof, as a matter of fact, ladies and gentlemen, but here's the thing. We have to make a little bit of a balcony, a little bit of a fenced off area first. So if we start from the back of the build and we place a row of dark oak fence that sits along the outside of our platform, we want to place fence coming all the way up and even and level with where the back entrance is. However, we don't even have a way to get up onto our platform on the back yet. So what I'd recommend it is knocking out these slabs here, adding a row of planks in front, and then adding a couple of rows of spruce wood stairs just like this. A few rows of spruce wood stairs, and just have it extend from the edge of the platform until it eventually reaches the ground. Place upside down stairs underneath just like this, and boom. That's what we want to have. I'm going to place dark oak fence along the sides here, extending along the sides and forwards, and we're going to extend across, and it's just going to sit where these stairs are here. It's basically the fence is just going to sit either side of this set of stairs, just lining up with where the edge of the platform is. And once again, you can see what a difference that makes. Every little detail really does just exasperate how this build really does just come together just in tiny little details. So we want to take the two sides of these stairs here, so the two sides of the fence, and we want to extend them each upwards by 1, 2, and then 1, 2. We're going to place sideways facing dark oak wood stairs on the sides of this, and we're going to extend these stairs backwards to join back to the house, and we're going to extend these stairs forwards one row so that they overhang the fence, just to make it look a little bit better. You want to place upside down dark oak wood stairs along the insides of the dark oak wood stairs. You then want to place sideways facing dark oak wood stairs on top of these until you reach the apex. You then want to place dark oak wood planks or slabs turned into planks in between the top, raise up the top middle part, and there you have just a small overhang, and that really does again make a difference. The details really do bring the build together very rapidly. And that, ladies and gentlemen, I do quite believe, I think that we've actually made the entire outside of the house, and I'm very, very happy with it. So this is what the house will look like at its bones, at its bare bones. There is nothing else that we need to do. The house is ready to be decorated on the outside and the inside. The structure is complete. So I'm going to be doing exactly that for you. I'm going to get rid of these materials. I'm going to grab a bunch of others. I'm going to go away and I'm going to show you what it looks like if you decorate the outside and the inside of the house. I'll show you what it looks like. It's not going to be step by step, but hopefully you'll get some inspiration or some ideas or something from it. Back in a moment. So this is what your spruce wood beach house will look like once it has been 100% fully completed, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, I have opted not to add windows to that left side, but I have added some leaves around the base of the house just to add a little bit of green to integrate a little bit into nature. Underneath the porch area, I now have a barbecue. I have a little bit of an outdoor fire, a seating area that you can't see because of the fire. We also have a couple of plants and a little bit of a rug. If we drop down onto the lower decking, I have a couple of sunbeds laid out so that you can sit and lay and enjoy your pool, which is essentially the ocean. If we work our way into the house itself, which I'm going to do via the front door, or I guess technically the back door over here, what do we have down here? We have a survival themed interior. So extensive. That's not a word. Expansive with a P, not a T. An expansive enchanting slash bookshelf slash library area. Upgrading. We have anvils. We have storage. We have armor. We have a small brewing area underneath the stairs. More storage. If we come up onto the second floor, we have a few beds laid out. We have armor. We have a cheeky little ender chest hidden up at the top of the house. We have all sorts of crafting implements that we would need all joined together. Loads and loads of smelting related things, more storage. Huge amount of storage right here as we head out onto the balcony, and well, that's it. If you enjoyed this tutorial, please do remember to hit that like button, as it really helps me and the channel out very, very much. If you're new around here, please do consider subscribing and clicking the little bell next to the subscription button. That'll ensure that you get all my videos sent directly to your sub box. If you want to make anything else by me, check out the card system, the description below, and of course the recommended video section for more. Make sure that it's one of mine. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all very much, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.